We live in a one-party system, not a democracy. Today, the America Party is formed to give you back your freedom.
Elon Musk has been taken into the tent by Trump. He's left the tent and the position of power offered to him through Doge. He is now saying he's going to fund a political party using data to identify vulnerable constituencies and seats. This could change politics forever.
Tonight, on the heels of President Trump signing his massive domestic policy bill into law, his former close ally, Elon Musk, announcing the formation of a new political party. Musk, the world's richest person.
He's like the world's richest person. I'm a person, and I'm the richest person that there is.
Taking to his social media site X to say, we live in a one-party system, not a democracy. Today, the America Party is formed to give you back your freedom.
This is Trump's response to Elon's political movement. I am saddened to watch Elon Musk go completely off the rails, essentially becoming a train wreck over the past 5 weeks. He even wants to start a third political party, despite the fact that they have never succeeded in the United States. The system seems not designed for them. Even there, he's being honest. The system isn't designed for them. The one thing third parties are good for is the creation of complete and total disruption and chaos. And we have enough of that with the radical left Democrats who have lost their confidence and their minds. Well, in a way, like Musk could start a party that replaces the Democrats. It does seem like it's a bipartisan nation. These kind of democracies do, as Trump says there, seem to be polar and bipartisan polarities. Republicans, on the other hand, are a smooth-running machine. Machine's an interesting word, although he did put it in inverted commas. Who just passed the biggest bill of its kind in the history of our country. It's a great bill. He loves that bill, doesn't he? I don't even fully understand that bill to this day, even though it's on the news every 10 seconds. The great bill, but unfortunately for Elon, it eliminates the ridiculous electric vehicle, EV mandate, which would have forced everyone to buy an electric car in a short period of time. Yeah, I don't want that. I want a good old American truck. I want a truck like yours, Jake.
Oh, yeah.
I've got to have a truck.
Get this man a truck.
I'm going straight out here and I'm buying me a goddamn truck. If next time you see me, if I ain't in a truck, shoot me. But I will be shooting back. I'm also going to get a gun. Guns and trucks, motherfucker. USA. USA. Then I'm going back to England and I'm taking our country back. Not with a gun. That's illegal. Which have forced everyone to buy an electric car in a short period of time. I've been strongly opposed to that from the very beginning. People are now allowed to buy whatever they want. Gasoline-powered hybrids, which are doing very well, or new technologies as they come about. No more electric vehicles mandate. I've campaigned on this for 2 years, and quite honestly, when Elon gave me his total and unquestioned endorsement, I asked him whether or not he knew that I was going to terminate the EV mandate. That's not as heavy a diss as he's on the Epstein list. Yeah. Musk is like, that dude's on the Epstein list. Trump's like, I told him about that EV mandate getting nixed. It was in every speech I made and in every conversation I had. He said he had no problem with that. I was very surprised. Additionally, Elon asked that one of his close friends run NASA. And while I thought his friend was very good, I was like, what have I don't know if I'm naive, man. But I just, when I'm actually even reading it, I think this is what he thinks and believes. Like, I don't think that, like, say when you're listening to anyone choose a Democrat, I'm like, oh man, this has been pre-chewed, pre-written. They're all saying the same things. All their news channels are saying the same things. That's like a human being. That's a human being.
It's like not creative enough to be like so elaborate and made up, which is what you see a lot. This seems like actually this is what happened.
I don't think like that there's a bunch of guys around Trump going, listen, what you should say is this, and this. Like maybe there's a few people that he sort of trusts. Like I reckon he loves Dana White whenever he talks about Dana White. And I'm sure there's other people, like, I don't know, Jared Kushner. I'm sure there's people that he sort of loves and likes and stuff. But like this really sounds like a human being. You can hear in Barack Obama the eloquence of the tutored.
From this desk, 7.5 years ago, President Bush announced the beginning of military operations in Iraq.
Like tutored eloquence. Like, so like, this is what we're going to say about this. This is what we're going to say about that. That's how we're going to...
Yeah, you can picture Trump as Trump outside of the camera and the public eye. Like, he would be just like, he'd be sitting on a chair, probably eating something, talking to his grandkids, playing a little. Like what you see is probably what he's like behind closed doors.
And that's what happened is, I think from Clinton and Blair in my country, Clinton, Bill, I mean, in yours, everything got so sort of like managed and slick that you kind of thought, ugh, I hate these people. I don't trust them. They're not like me. And then Trump, as I've told you before, what got me about Trump was when he started attacking the media, attacking big corporations. It was like, oh my God, this guy hates the things I hate. He's amazing. It seems like an authentic voice. That's what I think. Let me know what you guys think. He seems like not like the product of focus groups is basically what I'm saying. I don't think there's a lie behind this. I really don't. While I thought his friend was very good, I was surprised to learn he was a blue-blooded Democrat who had never contributed to a Republican before. Elon probably was also. I also thought it was inappropriate that a very close friend of Elon who was in the space business run NASA when NASA is such a big part of Elon's corporate life. My number one charge is to protect the American public. I can see why people love him because I'm sort of quite cynical and I'm so deeply anti-establishment that as soon as someone's powerful, I've got kind of doubts about them anyway. But this is a man with the systems you've got. This is the best you're going to get. Someone that sort of that candid.
I always like if he doesn't know, when they try to catch him on something, he'll go, I'll find out. You ever notice when he does that? He'll like, I'll talk to him and figure out either. That's a good move because it's not like he's trying to make something up on the spot.
I also really don't like the people that don't like him. Like people that really don't like him. There's kind of a shrill kind of like aspect to their nature that pisses me off. Elon confirms. Let's see what Elon's saying about it. When asked if his new political party was aiming for 2028, Elon replied next year. That means the party plans to field candidates in the 2026 midterms, potentially for the House, Senate and state races. It's the boldest third party play in decades and a direct shot at the Republican-Democrat duopoly. Whoa, if that happens, that's going to be extraordinary. Do you think it'll actually happen? Let me know in the comments and chat. And could it be contagious? Could it happen in the UK? Elon says it will be a centrist on most issues. Key policies: reduce debt, allow only responsible spending, modernise the military with AI and robotics, terrifying, push hard on AI to win the tech race, terrifying, cut regulations across the board, focus on energy, protect free speech, great, support pro-natalism to raise birth rates. Launch is coming. The America Party is real.
What's going to happen is they're going to compromise. They're going to have a conversation. They're going to compromise with whoever is going to be next in power, and then it's just going to disappear. You know what I mean? They'll be like, okay, I talked to this leader. They said they're going to do all these things. Yeah, whoever's next.
JD Vance is the presumptive next leader.
JD, I had a good talk with JD. He said he's going to do this, this, and this, and then it goes away, and everybody's...
Yeah, I reckon Jake's right. Do you reckon Jake's right? What if your coffee didn't just wake you up, but actually awakened you to new realms of consciousness? That's what's being promised by 1775 pea berry. Less than 5% of all beans can become pea berries. They're the Navy SEALs of coffee beans. Some of them just can't take Hell Week, which basically means your morning brew is rarer than a mainstream journalist telling the truth. Jake Tapper, you must have seen that Joe Biden was old. He was obviously old. It's grown high in the Bolivian mountains where the air is thin, the vibes are thick, and the beans basically whisper ancient truths to the winds. No acidic afterburn, no synthetic weirdness. This coffee doesn't leave you hungover in a feather boa or speaking fluent nonsense. Just bold, smooth, consciousness-activating coffee with clean energy and antioxidants so potent I drank it and remembered 3 of my past lives. Go to 1775coffee.com, use the code BRAND and get 15% off. Thanks for watching the video. Have a look at this one over here or join us Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday on Rumble.